Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Back at it on a Tuesday night. And my phone went off. There you go. Also gotta charge it. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Actually, let me see if the audio and everything sounds good. Just scoop this over a little bit. Test. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, we're back in the trenches, playing some Metroid Prime 2. I promise we're gonna play other stuff, but like I'm super duper behind on the games I was gonna play for the month of May, so I want to at least get this one out, and that way when we get the Switch 2, knock on wood, as you got people, reports of certain retailers getting their Switch 2 pre-orders, customers getting their Switch 2 pre-orders canceled, so haven't heard anything yet, but I mean, we'll see. Hopefully you guys are doing well tonight. My name is Ruben Prime, and if you are watching this, listen to this on Twitch, YouTube, or X, welcome. Get right back into it. So yeah, so we got the Switch 2 launching. We got and we don't want these. See, with these things, they you let them do their thing and they will just like mess up your visor, just hack your controls, so make you malfunction. So power bomb. This puzzle. Okay, Amber, Cobalt, Crimson, Emerald. I'm just gonna snap a picture of this. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we got Amber. Then we got Cobalt. Gotta be careful. So wait, it's Amber. Yeah, Amber, Cobalt, and Crimson, and Emerald. There we go. One thing, I have my window open, and you know, it's getting a little warm. I mean, I've been wanting some warm weather. And one thing you got to deal with when you have your window open is people just blasting their car stereos. It is what it is. Yeah, so these things, if you shoot the head, their body will still be functional, and then when they spin, you just boost ball the vulnerable part, as you saw. So all right, we don't got the power bomb. Yeah, so it's in the Berto and the Aether, and the Dark Aether. Jump right on and yeah. And this week's, I mean, so far it's been alright. We got the Switch 2 launching this week. The Street Fighter, we got the patch for we got the big patch coming in with Elena. I don't know if anyone that's listening, a Street Fighter head or a fighting game player in general, but yeah, that's what's happening tonight. It's happening tonight, so yep, don't even gotta fight. Need more dark ammo. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, should be should be good. Yeah, this week so far, I mean, it's been all right. Got the Switch 2 launch anticipating. I'm curious with the of the Elena patch. I know people are having PTSD because of Elena in Ultra Street Fighter 4. I don't think she's gonna be that bad. I mean, I get it. You know, I do get it. Like, you know, OG, OG gamer and Yu-Gi-Oh player, excuse me. And I remember during those formats, that sneeze there. Yeah, but I remember those formats. You know, like Dark Arm format, Dark Arm Return, Dragon Rule format, Chaos format. Got a lot of these Tier 0. Zodiac format for like recent. And it's like, guys, relax. Relax, guys. Try it again, because it's 2 bats were on my target. There we go. I mean, can't. Let's see. It's so satisfying. So satisfying. But yeah, yeah, it's basically a dead end for us for now. This is jumping. But yeah, like those formats with these Tier 0 formats or these broken characters, it's not gonna be like that. And I think the Street Fighter 6 engine, the drive system is going to keep her honest. So I don't think she's gonna be broken. And I get it. It's like you fought Elena in Street Fighter 4, Ultra Street Fighter 4. Gotta make that distinction. And it was just annoying to face her because she could just, hard knock down you, and then she gets enough space and you can do healing and get, even getting a decent amount of health can just change the game, because now your opponent has to do much more work to, to defeat her. So I get it. And then, her normals are, she has good pokes. That's the healing. It's definitely the healing. So I get that, but she's not gonna just be brain dead. She's not gonna be brain dead. You actually gotta use her. So yeah, it's just the fears are justified, but it's just people getting their PTSD, and it's justifiable. I mean, sometimes these controls are the. There we go. Yeah, like it's justifiable, but people will be fine. They'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, we cannot climb this. But yeah, people will be fine, and I'm interested to see what what they're gonna do as far as the patch. I heard there was gonna be like a few like UI changes for like tournament play, so that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty stoked for that. And there's also a patch coming out for City of the Wolves. And I know a certain character they're gonna tweak him. Like when it comes to like balancing, and I go back to Yu-Gi-Oh because Yu-Gi-Oh is inherently unbalanced. In my opinion, like it's just you can't you can't balance that game. The only way that you can is through card design. So with fighting games, it's in that same vein because excuse me, because there's always going to be characters that are essentially just not good. It's just the name of the game. But it's all up to design. If you design each character with their own unique trope about them, so they can compete on all levels, but it's like still there's always going to be bias. There's always going to be preferential treatment. So that's unfortunately got to deal with. But it's all R&D. If a character is busted, they're gonna make the character busted. It's just how it is. Got the bottom one right. There we go. And we got another bomb slot. Oops. Yeah, but I don't like characters just being neutered or certain archetypes like from like Yu-Gi-Oh decks or whatever trading card game you play. I don't like certain decks just being too stronger than another. But it's just all about R&D. This is all about R&D. So we'll see. It's all about R&D. And I bring Yu-Gi-Oh up because I keep up with it from time to time. Yeah, this is off limits. Off limits. Oh yeah, off limits. Yeah, we need a certain ability to cross that. Yeah, so we'll at least head back. Actually, hold up. Oh, it's that door, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, someone was just blasting music outside. So close the window. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, we definitely need the power bomb. Yeah, so we are gonna get the power bomb. Ah. Damn it. It's like, alright. Oh my god, these controls. It's 2004 controls. Normally you just spin in a damn top. I just it's so weird. Of course, is another. Just keeps respawning. Jesus, that was annoying. Okay, now we are where we need to be. Oh, they just dip their toes in dark Aether. The same rules apply, they're just more durable. Shit, got low energy already. And to be fair, it's taking a bunch of hits. Alright. Okay. Gotta finish my point. Yeah, so you know, with balancing, like it's just really hard to balance, you know, fighting games, because it's all about R&D. Like, there's gonna be characters that are gonna be just unfinished, rushed, that maybe broken but not in the way where they're good, but they're just not compatible with the in-game engine. And they don't have the right tools to compete because their other characters, a kit, you know, their special moves, their their moveset, what have you, that are just busted. Like it takes advantage of the system, and even, you know, can bend it to its will. So that's why it's difficult for a lot of characters to, you know, climb up those tiers. Even if it's the best player in the world playing them, you know, some of these characters aren't, you only get by with fundamentals. But if the character's kit isn't up to snuff with the rest of the cast, and if, you know, let's be honest, if, you know, they're not, you know, cheap, if they're not top tier, then, you know, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, there we go. It's audio, like, issue with the audio, like it's definitely my headphones. I gotta get a new pair. Been trying to avoid getting a new pair because I'm waiting after at least like in July, but may have to like push it up because it's annoying. Yeah, just basically explaining the Ing High, basically where we were. The Dark Aether version of this fortress is called the Ing Hive. So, you know, just a little preview where we're gonna be facing in there. And we could scan the Cobalt holograms. Basically all the gates, all the lore. It's just crazy how there's so much depth, you know, in the Metroid games. Because it's like hologram is just, you know, sending this message to whoever's listening to it, in this case Samus, and then there's, you know, it's dead body there. Got my energy restored. Yeah, basically the drones did hit him in. But yeah, you know, that's just the thing with balancing, you know. That's just the thing with balancing. That there's gonna be, it's like an equation. You know, there's just gonna be just leftover numbers, and that's just not compatible. And it's funny, like, speaking of that, because been watching, you know, the Matrix, like a lot of like deep dives of, you know, the Matrix franchise, and every time I watch, you know, I watch, you know, the film, or I go and watch one of these deep dives, I'm just like in awe, because You know, the franchise is like it's pretty old, but you're still getting so much like, you know, lore and info. And one of the things with Neo and Smith is that they're just, you know, two peas in a pod. They just is the result of the equation trying to balance itself. So scan this. Oof. I think that's so cool. Yeah, so we got the other. Yeah, but just speaking of equations, oh fuck. Not looking forward to oh man. Well, yes indeed, Ninja King. Believe me, I'm so behind. Like I wanted to get this game done and play Metroid Prime 3, play Smash Brothers, Brawl. I don't have Melee, unfortunately. But you know, we got the best next thing. We got Brawl, but I do want to play that one. Just gotta get to the. Well, okay. The premise with this boss is that we're fighting it in morph ball form. So we gotta damage it now that it's in red. So now we damaged it, and now we're able to activate that morph ball bomb slot. And when that happens, see that little container thingy, little explosive device. It's gonna hit it and it's gonna damage it, and that's how we damage it, because we're stunning it. But yeah, that's the explanation pretty much. You're gonna hit it again, and then that bomb slot's gonna activate. There we go. Now. Damaged it. And then here's the next. Yes, we gotta get it over here. Damn it. Damaged it. I mean, it's a unique boss battle style because you're in mothball form, and you got to time your jumps. You gotta. It's all about timing. Shit, hold up. Hopefully the audio sounds fine. Should be good. False alarm. Alright. And but I definitely promise we're gonna play some other stuff. So slow. And boom. See, that's like a little trick. That's pretty cool. I never was able to do that on stream or off stream. It was just like, oh, this. But yeah. All right, so yeah, so this is the yeah, so we gotta do this 3 times. Boom. So we gotta do this a couple of times. Gotta be careful, cause I ain't immortal. Boom, boom. And it's gonna drop down. Alright, so we gotta do that one more time. Gotta damage it again. Ah, damn it. Do that sequence all over. Ah, come on. Last second. And they don't make it easy. Let's try it again. It's like playing Super Mario World with the well, no, not Super Mario World. There we go. No, they're too late. You know, with the P switches. See, it's alright, come on. Got him. Jesus, that was annoying. That was annoying. I mean, it's fun when you got that rhythm, when you got that groove, but it's just with the bomb jumps and, you know, it's a little frantic, but yeah, got the spider ball. Yeah, but going back to still trying to finish my thought, but with you know, with balancing, like it's that there's always going to be characters that are going to be superior and made to be superior in, you know, in the game, and you're just going to have characters that will fall short, and it's that balancing act, because if you nerf the top tier characters, then just everything's gonna be at a lower level. I think just, maybe just giving the other characters that are low tier, just give them something to compete. Give them something, to compete. Like, give the bottom tiers, a chance to, to fight. But trust me, playing, fighting games, playing Yu-Gi-Oh, like just the whole nine with bouncing. Like it's a damn mess. Especially with Yu-Gi-Oh. Especially with Yu-Gi-Oh. Um, yeah, now that we got the spider ball, and yeah, we can scan these. Oh, not those, but you can scan the spider ball track. But yeah, with Yu-Gi-Oh, it's, you know, it's gotten to the point where I'm like, listen, I like the game, you know, nostalgia reasons and all that, and some of the archetypes, but I know that the game is inherently what it is. Like you can't try to fix that. Like it's in the game design for it to just be, you know, abusable, unfair. That's why, like, when I see, you know, Yugi tubers go and like, oh, like Yu-Gi-Oh is dying, or oh, like Yu-Gi-Oh needs to be fixed. And it's like, no, like the people in charge of Konami, they know what they're doing, and you're just walking in, making their pockets fatter because you believe, like, hey, you like the nostalgia, and you know I'm guilty of that. But the difference is I know that at the end of the day, it's just, you know, plastic, you know, not plastic, cardboard with, you know, shiny foiling, you know, and it's overpriced cardboard at that. You know, I like aspects of the game, but I know enough not to take it seriously. You know, if they ban a certain archetype, or if they buff a certain archetype, or they don't release product in the way that it's supposed to, it's like, yep, it is what it is. I just know well enough not to get bent out of shape about it, because it's really easy to get bent out of shape about it. Get really bent out of shape. Just remember where I need to go. Oh, no, we gotta go back to Dark Aether. Over here yapping. But yeah, and the day doesn't matter. Like, again, like, we go back to Nintendo. Like, we talk about this. Like, I'm a fan of Nintendo. There's that nostalgia element to it. However, I know with, you know, with Nintendo, I know that they can, and they can continue to do their business practices, and, you know, it all depends on, like, how much you're willing to put up with. And there are a lot of people who are willing to put up with a lot. Me, I'm able to put up with enough bull crap to where I'm like, okay, I can take some of the bullshit that's tolerable, but not everything. Because at some point, I'm gonna be like, like, you know, I'm paying for your console, because I do want to play Metroid Prime 4. I do want to play Pokemon game. I do want to play in, you know, higher quality, but also the other games that are going to come out in the future. But I'm not going to just swallow everything Nintendo says or does hook, line, and sinker. And this is all about voting with, you know, your wallet, like how much you're willing to put up with. There are people who are going to wait. There are people who aren't going to purchase the Switch too, and that's fine. That's all good. You know, it's all about choices. Or you're able to, you know, what are you going to do? But there's a lot of people who will no, you don't. It's just eating damage. Burn damage over time. It's all about what you're willing to put up with, you know? Like with Sony and, you know, and their bullshit. When I found out that they were increasing the prices to all the tiers, and, you know, after they added all these different PlayStation Plus tiers, I was like, no, I'm going to end my membership, and I'm not gonna play on the console. And you know, it's got to be like that. Okay, we gotta these damn pirates. Can't stand those space pirates. Okay, as I were. Yeah, but Sony and their practices, like, yeah. Got the first temple key, so we got that. Let's see. Damn, it's already been an hour? Jesus. It can't be that long. I do need a save. Yeah, I do need a save, because, yeah, we're gonna go to a save station. Nice. Just turn on the lights. So all you gotta do, turn on the lights. Yeah, it was gonna save. Because we got a save station here. I do want to play something different tomorrow. Wait, I'm streaming tomorrow. I mean, it's 50-50. Actually, I'll stream tomorrow. But I do want to play something different. Because I do have Expedition 33. And I have Doom Dark Ages. So maybe I play some Expedition 33, switch it up. because while I was like recovering, I was like making graphics for, for the stream for those two games. I'm amazed how many people I follow are playing that game. Yeah, there are a lot of people on YouTube, on Twitch, but more so on YouTube. There are a lot of content creators on YouTube that are playing Expedition 33. I'm just like, damn. I mean, it looks cool. That's why I got the Game Pass again, so I can get Doom and Expedition 33. Cause we ain't paying full price. I mean, depending on how I like the game down the line, I'll buy it. I'll buy the game, outright. Heh. And Doom Dark Ages didn't sell so well because the majority of people just got Game Pass. But it's funny because Expedition 33 did well. And there were people that brought it on, they got it via Game Pass. So it's definitely like sun's up. No. Like you don't, like if you fall off, you don't die per se, you just like lose a lot of damage. Not a lot, but good amount, and you just like respawn back. I'm nervous. Yeah, but it looks cool though. Like my plan was to play those games during the month of May, but I got sick and I just like derailed everything, and I wasn't feeling 100%. And there was like a few people that I know that got they got sick around the same time I did or right after I did. And it's just this changing weather. Like we had like a string of good weather, and then it's got really cold out of nowhere. So we had like a few days where it's like really warm, then it got really cold, and it was raining, and like insane amount of pollen. Of course, like all that is a perfect storm of people getting sick, and it's BS, but what can we do? I got a Metroid. Got a Metroid. And a phone call. Sorry, guys. Strange. I'm on do not disturb. That's weird. Wait, we can't enter that. Whew. strange. Yeah, that threw me off a little bit. Like, what? Oh, I know. Probably. I was getting a lot of phone calls this morning because I have iOS Max, so yeah. Yeah, it's so weird. Alright, let's go back to late Aether. We're soggy from jumping in the pool for too long, and yeah, we gotta damn raisins. Yeah, this is puzzle here now that we got the all together missile. A Ink Smasher. Yeah, those things are tough, but they're fun to fight though. Yeah, we'll do this little puzzle because yeah. Ooh, gotta be careful. Ah, damn it. Try it again, slowly. It's like so damn sensitive. Kind of like modern day society. Just one little tap and it's just like. Try it again. See, it's like the controls are just like certain instances I feel like I'm on molasses, and then other times it's just like Jesus. Yeah, it just yeah, I'm getting fried. Rotisserie. Alright, hold on. Wait for the pattern. There we go. Gotta slow it down. Gotta play at your pace, not the game's pace. But yeah, definitely want to get back on track with the slew of games I have, but I'm just gonna stick to 2 or 3 titles. I'm not gonna play a bunch of games. I'm gonna finish this. Finish this game. Stagger it. Definitely stagger it. Supposed to go here. Did all that. Alright, we're gonna do that another time. Do need to go here though. Okay. Oh, this, yeah. I think that's the map room. We'll go there. Yeah, I'm not doing that again on stream. That was annoying. Let's see what time is it. 10:34. Yeah, we're gonna end at 11 because fortunately we got this thing called work. Gotta be at work, and I've been going to bed a lot early. That's fine. Yeah, I've been going to bed a lot earlier. You know, being a responsible adult. Yeah. It's got hacked. Things are annoying. Super annoying. Actually, where's our missing gear at? Aha. Go back to Torbus Bog. Okay, we gotta kill all these drones. Okay, we gotta at least do this puzzle because I think it's an energy tank, and we need an energy tank. Yeah, but definitely want to get some multiplayer stuff happening with Mario Kart World. Unfortunately, there's no 200cc. There's only 150, but I mean, I'm not too, bummed out about it. Just as long as they support the game, make it feel fresh. Damn it. It's gotta be quick. Yeah, we gotta get this done. Gotta get this done. Is it a... Yes, energy tank. See, my memory with this game, it's key things I still have in my head. Okay, what's going on? That was so weird. I thought the game froze. Okay, that was wild. Yeah, but I think tomorrow we're gonna hit up some Expedition 33. So I wanna just tackle 3 games, 2 or 3 games. I gotta hit up the boys about Mario Kart World. How we're gonna do that? Should definitely hit them up. Actually, let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, but that's something I gotta set up. Also, that watch long stream too. Watching some retro. I mean, the whole thing is retro, but you know, G4 Tech TV. Definitely want to do that. Definitely want to get that done. Because yeah, because it's dope. Just going back like once a year, I just binge on, you know, X Play and Attack of the Show, a lot of the OG G4 shows and Tech TV shows. None of the new stuff that they came out during you know, that short stint. And I could talk about that ad nauseum, but yeah, that was not classic G4. It was just a woke version of G4 because person that they brought the rights to, they just had money and they were bored. They didn't care who was, you know, running things. It's a shame. Like, it's like, you know, the term "never meet your heroes." Like, it's a thing. Don't meet your heroes, or don't get too invested in your heroes because they just turn out to be jackasses. You know, just pieces of garbage. You know, don't idolize these people, celebrities, personalities, and whatnot. Because at the end of the day, they're all humans, and humans are flawed. And as you can see with the whole stint of G4, like, so flawed. And it's like, holy shit. I'm just like, wow. And I mean, hey, they told us if we didn't like it, don't watch it. And guess what people did? They didn't watch. And it's like, you know, dum-dums, you need people to watch your content, because like you're not running a charity, you're running a business, and you know you're still in the dinosaur way of thinking, being on TV, and you know when you spend other people's money, you don't have much care, and you know those are the main things that did them in, you know, the SJW nonsense, them spreading, like just trying to be on everything, on TV, streaming, they were on Twitch, they were on YouTube, and it's like I would just stick to, like, the reason why G4 didn't do well in, you know, the last run around, and even when, you know, the OG G4, the reason why they didn't do well is because, you know, enough people weren't watching them. And then you go back to the medium that caused you to fail, and it's like, gee, smart, some smart marketing right there. Like hitting the, you know, Twitch and I mean they wouldn't do Rumble, but you know, YouTube and Twitch, you know, those mediums, you know, hit that up, but nope, just let's not let's not do that. Let's just oh yeah, we gotta get our tech back. We gotta get our stolen tech. Let me stop ranting and raving. Okay, I need to. Of course, we don't got that, so we gotta go back through the entrance. Pretty cool cutscene you're gonna get. So we gotta go through. Ouch. We do get hurt a little bit. And we fall. Yeah, but that's like one aspect that just infuriates me. And look who's back. Zoru's done with her. Yeah, but that whole thing with G4 infuriated me, and it also that infamous, you know, sexism in gaming rant that happened on my birthday. That's why I'm still like pissed about that, because like it's like, yep, can make it difficult. See, when there's cutscenes, you know you're going the right way. We know that. We know that game. Wow. Got ourselves another glitch. That's a pretty cool glitch. Yeah, but definitely held that grudge a little bit because that bullshit happened on my birthday, and I saw it. I remember watching it live or after the fact, and I was just like, yeah, like they're cooked, rotisserie cooked. So yeah, that's why like it hurts, but I mean it's recent, and I'm at that point, kind of like with the some of the franchises that I've grown to love. Don't don't bring them back. Just leave them dead. Like the Terminator series, love the Terminator series. Even some of the movies that people didn't like, you know, critics, fans didn't like. Like I like Terminator Genesis. I would rather watch that than watch Dark Fate. And I get slack for that. Like I don't care because Terminator. There's only two. Yes, there's the OG Terminator and then Judgment Day. I mean, three wasn't bad. Three wasn't bad, but the problem was the vision that the director had for the film. Like it was like much darker, and they went with more of a like campy. Like there was some serious tones, but they went more of a campy tone. That's why like it didn't hit with the critics. And then Salvation, like I've grown to like Salvation over time. It's kind of like how people have, you know, their feelings with this game. Like yeah, like I like Salvation. It's something that they should have explored, but they didn't. And this supposed to be, well, they did a comic of Salvation, and in the comic, I believe, Marcus Wright, I remember he gave up his heart to give it to John Connor. But what they end up doing is that they just grafted John Connor's face onto Marcus's his body, because John Connor died, and it's like we need to continue that legacy, give people hope. So they just did the switcheroo with his face in the comics, and then it was another part where Marcus Wright just ended up killing everyone. So that was pretty dark, but yeah. Okay, we gotta go. Yeah. Just surveying the land, where we gotta go. Yeah. Surveying the land. But yeah, I like the Terminator films. It's just that Hollywood got in the way, man. Hollywood got in the way with, you know, with the vision. The first two were great, and the third one, it was just like there was like feuding. It was like feuding, cause James Cameron, basically there was this beef with James Cameron and his friends, because they just stole like the rights right from under him, and it was, you know, he was just like, fuck it, I don't want to do the movie anymore. It was a mess. And then another director took, you know, got the rights, The studio brought the rights, and they got another director to direct it. And James Cameron gave Arnold his blessing. Hey, if you want to do the film, you can do the film. So yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. Great Temple C, yeah, Transport C. Let's see, damn. Yeah, but I gotta go back and watch the films, the good and bad ones. I didn't like Dark Fate with the director of that film just bad mouthing the fans, like, oh, like we're gonna make men like just be scared. We're gonna make all these misogynists just shit their pants, and it's like, you know that you got like these people in Hollywood are so brain dead. It's like, you know, besides Arnold, the reason why people went and to watch, you know, Terminator was, you know, Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor was that badass. You know, the game I'm playing right now, you know, again, the game I'm playing right now, you know, it's a female main character, Samus Aran. It's just these, you know, these people are just with their trash opinions, you know, trying to be tryhards. Where are you? Where are you? These Hollywood, you know, execs and these big wigs with their shitty opinions, and it's annoying. And, you know, again, you wonder why people didn't like, you know, Dark Fate. You wonder why people didn't like a lot of the movies. And yeah, they're good movies out, trust me, but just overall, this fatigue, you know, the whole like meta now is, it's fatigue. Oh, we're fatigue of this, fatigue of that. It's just so tiring. We just want good films, good TV shows without the messaging, just overtly in your face, just, you know, just teabagging you. Like, we don't want that. You know, we go into mediums of entertainment, you know, like films, films, TV shows, gaming, to escape all that. And just to get back into it is stupid. Shit's annoying. But it's definitely a watch. It's definitely gonna be a watch of the, like, in the summer. I usually, like, when I have like a lot of downtime, if I'm not like working, because I know there's gonna be like a slow, you know, pretty slow period. So there'll be times where I could take time to watch some films. So that's definitely on the docket. But yeah, it's just it's a mess. That's why like now like there are like decent films coming out, but it doesn't matter because there's so much indifference from all the crap that's been released throughout the last couple of years, and it's just like, well, we don't care. Like you can make the best film in the world or the best TV show in the world, people are not gonna care because you drove them away, you drove them out. And you know that's not the audience's fault. It is not the audience's fault. But you know, there's an agenda. There's Hollywood. And I can't wait to just talk some mess with solutions. I'm doing a show with a friend of mine where we're gonna bring back Culture Attack. We're gonna record on Friday. We might go live with it, I'm not sure, but we're definitely gonna record, so just keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled for Culture Attack. You know, because I cannot wait. Definitely some fun. I gotta watch. Maybe, and it's like no time because I did say I was gonna stream tomorrow. Maybe. I mean, I am off Friday. I mean, we'll see. I'm just thinking out loud. Because I also found this website where I can watch TV shows, movies, even movies that are out. And yeah, it's dope. Especially like me as someone that likes going to the movies, like just the experience, but when you do just when it feels like a chore, like it feels like a chore because like you're paying an arm and a leg. Like I wanted to see Mission Impossible, and I had this I don't know if you guys are like T-Mobile customers. There's this like this perks that you got where you get like deals for being, you know, a member, like the magenta status. But anyway, they have these $5 tickets, like coupons from Adam to watch Mission Impossible, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna watch it. But that weekend was so busy. I think it was Memorial Day weekend. So like forget about it. I couldn't even like to try and go and watch a movie on Memorial Day weekend for just GG's. Like that ship sailed. Oh yeah. There's another portal. But now we're able to traverse because we got Spider Ball. So we got another boss to fight. So I'm going to, yeah. And a friend of mine, they wanted to see, they wanted to go to the movies. And it's like, okay, like, sure, let's go, but they're all sold out. We wanted to see, I mean, I wanted to see Final Destination Bloodlines. And yeah, that was, yeah, that was like GG's. Whew. Yeah, so hurry. It's basically dodging this thing throwing power bombs. And we also got like enemies like trying to run guard. Oof. Damn. Yeah, so this is another boss battle where we are in morphball form. Ah, damn it. It's chucking. Let's try to go over. Try to go right. His accuracy is bananas. Wow. It's like it knows. There we go. Got one more. Are you kidding me? Yeah, now it's just frantic. Yeah, that wasn't the boss's fault. That was me. Yeah, it's frantic because it's on life support. It's not helping. I got these enemies, these little inglets. Okay, that was not. That time wasn't my fault. Just got one more. Just got one more. can't even. Whew, okay, that helped me out. Yo, what is? Okay, we're gonna go the other way. It's so wild that my finally, okay, that was splat. I swear I'm not. Not doing that. Alright. Almost there. It's like, Jesus. Got the power bomb back. Ooh. Excuse me. So we open the yellow doors now. Okay. Remember, it's an old game. Still annoying as hell. Like, just getting like, stuck in certain. Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing. With R-Truth, I don't know if there's any wrestling fans listen to this or WWE fans, but yeah, they released R-Truth over the weekend and on Sunday actually, and people are pissed, rightfully so. Like, and make matters worse, they took his shirt, his Ron Cena shirt. And I'm like, damn, because I was considering like buying it, because I brought a CM Punk shirt and a Karrion Kross shirt. With the Karrion Kross shirt, they it's on pre-order because people have been wanting Karrion Kross to be pushed, so they was like, yo, we're gonna buy all of his merch. And it's like, good, and it's like, you'll think, hey, like, you're making a company money, you really like this guy, really like this girl, and it's like, nope, don't care. And at first I was like, okay, like, it can't be Triple H, but it's looking like it was Triple H's call to release him. And also there was reports that came out that that WWE, I mean TKO, they offer him a lowball deal. And it's like, listen, I'm going out there, I'm entertaining as hell, I'm selling merch, I'm one of the top merch sellers, and I'm over 50, but like you'll be like, I still cannot believe R-Truth is 53 years old and he could still go like he's like a 35-year-old. Is insane. And most, I'm 35, but yeah, most 35-year-olds are just like on life support. So it's crazy how he has so much longevity. And yeah, it's a shame. WWE has not, they're not doing well. Like they've like ever since like, I don't want to say all the way since like last year's Mania, because there was still some good stuff like after Mania last year, but it was more so like this year. This year has soured on a lot of people with the build. You got The Rock, showing up out of nowhere, being the Grim Reaper and on some Illuminati nonsense, and asking Cody for his soul. And then Cena turns heel, and then that whole thing with John Cena, like they ruined his heel turn. Like they should have, if The Rock wasn't gonna be involved after that angle, like Cena shouldn't have turned heel at the Chamber. They should have waited until Mania for the turn. But nope. It's it's done deal. You can't go back in time. We're not, we don't have a spare time machine from the Terminator universe. Like we don't got that. But it's just so much goodwill that WWE has like created over the last like few years, ever since Vince left. It's gone. Like I'm at that point where if shit don't change, like I'm just gonna like tune out. I'm just gonna tune it out. Watch the pay-per-views, of course, but I'm just gonna tune things out. It's like, it's annoying. Like you want to enjoy the product, but it's just so much glaring things. It's like with gaming, the same thing with gaming. Like you want to enjoy the franchise, want to enjoy a game from the franchise, but there's so much glaring nonsense in it, then it's really difficult. But we just hope that either things change on WWE's end, or the fans just get louder, like or better yet, they get louder by not showing up. Like don't show up. Like go outside and just have "We Want Truth" signs. Don't go. Like don't buy tickets. Don't go buying tickets for the show. Don't go buy the merch. Like, cause you can buy your ticket and go in and chant "We Want Truth," but WWE, TKO, they don't care, because they got your money. So the best thing to do is not to buy the tickets. And just stop the show. Be like, hey, like we want R-Truth. That's like the best way to speak is by disrupting shit, and not like with violence or being obnoxious, but just letting your voices be heard. You gotta make WWE listen to you one way or another. Because if you go to these shows and you chant "We Want Truth," yeah, like they're hearing it, but they could always just drown out the crowd noise. They could always do that. They told Rhea to take off some she had an R-Truth shirt. So in the backstage segment, they told her to take it off. So again, like you can you know, wear your colors. You can have, you know, solidarity, but, you know, the big wig is gonna be like, nah, take that off, or it's just gonna drown things out. So I just think that the best way to go about things is just not showing up to these events and just boycotting it until something changes one way or another. So I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, guys, getting into here, it's like late. I mean, not really late, but we're already at the two-hour mark. We'll be back tomorrow with Expedition 33, and I don't think my Switch is gonna arrive by not even Friday. I don't think. I'm like keeping track of, you know, my order and everything. So I think worst case it's gonna be a Saturday. Like if it doesn't come in Friday, it might come in Saturday. But I let you, again, knock on wood, because you just never know. You just never know. Like, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see, because I haven't gotten any cancellation emails yet. So we just gotta wait. You know, just wait and see what that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna hit the hay. Expedition 33 tomorrow, and, you know, of course on X, YouTube, Twitch. You know, stay tuned. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, get some rest. I love you guys, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace. Peace.
Didn't I tell you to watch your fucking language? What are you doing? Where are you going? Get your hands off me, you goon! Don't fuck with me!